Hello, everybody. Can you believe that this is the end of the semester? Oh my gosh, this time flies when you're having so much fun. And to be honest, this class was so much fun and so much learning that I'm even feel a little sad that it's over. But it is what it is. It's almost the end of the semester, so I won't take a lot of your time. I will try to be as brief as I can. Uh, so the first question is, did you complete the case study? Yeah, that's what we did because of COVID and because we, like our team, we were like in different places, like in Clovis and Roswell and cruises. So it was more convenient to have the case study, and also because we were very attracted by the NSF reading, that we wanted to pay a lot of attention and go in depth in the reading. So that's what we did. The intervention we selected was the story, like the image story. We created like, because our participant or our client was very he found dinosaurs very appealing, so we did like a dinosaurs story, graphic story. But this graphic story was focused more on the social skills, because this kiddo was having some challenges when it comes to relating with their peers and making new friends. At the beginning of the intervention, this client was spending entertaining himself during the on the playground during the breaks, and not interacting a lot with other students. But yeah, so question number 3, where it says, was the intervention effective? I think it was. But it doesn't matter what I think, it does matter what the graphics says. And we did complete a lot of graphics, and we can see like the actual development this client had. He really improved. And how was your experience is the next question. Well, it was very amazing sharing with these guys. I believe this is one of the main takeaways. The principal takeaway from this class is having just the opportunity to meet really nice, intelligent, and friendly and collaborative group of people. It was so amazing. I learned so much from them, because we have people from all over on our team. Like some of us are still in school learning more about autism and stuff, but some other team members are already out there on the field, working with the clients, working with their families, so they have the experience. One of our colleagues, he's a regular teacher, so he has this perspective. Another of the colleagues was is special ed, so she knew all about the design and the IP and anything like that. So it was very amazing, very enriching, and really love collaborating with them. One of the things that I learned about the implementation of this given intervention, when we were trying to work with improve the child social skills. Sorry, it's a little windy out here. So one of the biggest takeaways when it comes to academics is that you can't stress enough the importance of having a baseline. So when you have a baseline, and even though it will take some of your time to build a baseline, then you know where you are, and then you know where you want to go. So I think the graphics, for me at least, are super helpful, because I'm like very visual. So I enjoy creating the graphics, but also reading my peers' graphics. And I believe the AVAV research design is pretty effective, because like the human beings, we are holistic individuals, and it's not like one intervention is going to be like 100% successful, because there's a lot of things going on in the environment, like the sound, the colors in the classroom and things like that, but also uh, having like peer-to-peer interaction, a new teacher, attending an extra therapy outside of the classroom. I mean, you name it, there's a lot of factors that may come into play when it comes to interventions. So it might be a little tricky at the beginning if you think like my intervention was the best, so amazing, everything like that. But then you kind of realize with the AV graphics that, oh, well, maybe our intervention wasn't that effective, but maybe something else was going on. And even though this may seem like a time consuming, it's not. It's actually a time saver, a lifesaver. I was gonna say, because sorry. So because instead of investing a lot of time in creating, let's say for example that you are implementing like in our case, like the graphic story, and then you say like, oh well, this is a success, it's wonderful, you have your readings, your AV readings, you have your baseline, and then you see all these graphics going up and the client really improving and all that, and you're like, oh well, this is amazing. So then you invest a lot of your time creating new graphic stories, coming up with the graphics, with the wording, anything like that. So it's a little time consuming because you need to be creative, you need to read, you need to invest a lot of time on that, which is great. I mean, I don't mind working extra hours for my clients, but then the thing is, what if you waste your time? Because what if the graphic story wasn't making the progress, and maybe something else was going on, maybe a new peer, maybe a new therapy outside school, maybe a new social worker coming into a play, or new psychologist, or whatever, you name it. So then by the end of the day, you will have an intervention that is not 100% effective, and you already invested like trillions of hours creating the graphics and all that. So that's what I believe the AV is very amazing. And something really cool about it is that it can come across different students, different settings, so you can explore like the classroom, like maybe the client's home, I mean, you name it, maybe like in the real life experience, like maybe on the park or the mall, whatever. You can do the observations and then create the graphics and anything like that. So that's pretty neat. But I think I already took a lot of your time. So I already talked about my biggest takeaway, my peers, my colleagues, amazing. Love you guys. I hope our roads, our pathways cross some point again. The other thing is the baseline, creating a baseline that was very amazing, and something that definitely want to keep doing in the future, and something that I will implement on my therapies or my interventions is the AV research design, only because I feel it's so effective, it's so helpful. Definitely something I want to keep. And I just want to say thank you to Dr. Moreno and for this amazing class. He was very good. This is the end of the road for me. I'm ready for graduation, so I keep saying this is a sweet, bittersweet type of flavor, because on one hand I'm so happy that I'm done with my program. I mean, it's a big relief, to be honest, but then on the other hand, it's a little sad because I'm so passionate about NMSU and I really enjoyed my time here. I always felt like I was part of the community. I always felt like I belonged. So me and my family were gonna miss NMSU so much, but let's not get sad and enjoy. So thank you. Bye-bye.